Reverend Anna called me in July and asked me to speak today. And so I'm not a procrastinator. So I got busy and started writing my talk in July. And so I had it all finished by the end of July. And then I thought, well, you know what, maybe I better take a look at what she says in the service in the first Sunday and second Sunday of August. I don't want to repeat, what she says. So David sends out a video of all of this, so I had it on my computer. And so I started watching the August 5th service. And she talked about when Charles and Myrtle Fillmore co-founded Unity in 1889. Well, so much for that one. Well, then she also talked about the healing principles that Myrtle Fillmore came up with. And Myrtle had a healing from tuberculosis. Charles had a healing from a limb problem that he had. And she pretty well covered that. And I thought, well, at least, maybe I could do Myrtle's famous line, I am a child of God and I do not inherit sickness. Well, so much for that one. I thought, well, I'll go to the Bible and I'll get a healing verse. She can't possibly have picked the same one I picked from Jeremiah. I thought, well, I better look at August 12th. My gosh, I'm in bad shape already. So on August 12th, I had a really neat passage in here how Jesus Christ can heal us. Well, Jesus did 37 miracles in the Bible. Surely I'll pick a miracle that she wouldn't do. I had picked Jesus and the blind man. And the last thing she talked about, how Jesus was the life force in all of our healings. Well, I thought, there it is. There's my talk. What am I going to do now? And so I started thinking, now these are all good points. She covered them very well. But I started thinking, what about if we look at healing, and this is what is being talked about all this month, if we talk about healing from the standpoint of going back to school. And I know everybody here believes in continuing education, lifelong learning. You all believe that. Some of you may be going back to school. So let's take a look at this from the standpoint of school, going back to school with healing. And I think it might be good, and this can be a self-taught class along with church. Maybe we should call it the art of spiritual healing. And think about all the resources that we've got, to help out with that. The textbook, the Bible. We've got many other books that are very helpful in helping us to learn how to heal. So are you game for it to go back to school and just say that September, we'll give a couple of weeks to get ready, that September you're going to go to school for the whole year on healing. And you can do it. And you can find your own path, your own curriculum on that. But I think if you'll do that, I think it'll really be something that'll be worthwhile. So we've talked about a lot of things that we can do to be healed. And how we apply these healing principles over this next year. And I remember you signed up for the class. I'm going to take attendance the next time I come down here. Find out how you did. But I don't know about you. I'm ready to go back to school. I'm ready to go back and learn something new. I can learn something new about healing. All of us can. So I'm going to be in class 2 with you.